Your fear of failure, rejection, and death is holding you hostage. It whispers caution in your ear when you should be charging forward. It keeps you in a comfortable, stagnant existence. But this comfort is an illusion, a gilded cage built on avoidance. The great samurai understood this prison of the mind, and they forged the key to escape it. That key is the philosophy of Shisei, to live as if you are already dead. This is not a call for nihilism or despair. It is the ultimate psychological maneuver for absolute freedom. When you have accepted the very worst that can happen, what power does fear still hold over you? None. In this state, your mind becomes clear, unburdened by the frantic instinct for self-preservation. Your actions become decisive. Your life becomes truly your own. This philosophy is not abstract. It is a set of practices. Let us begin with the first, the application of the deathbed perspective. Practice 1. The deathbed perspective. Frame the problem. You are sitting at your desk, staring at an email. It's a request for a promotion or a proposal for a project you passionately believe in, but you do not send it. The fear of rejection is a physical weight on your hand. The thought of being told no, of being deemed not good enough, paralyzes you. So you close the email. You choose the immediate fragile safety of silence over the risk of advancement. This temporary comfort feels good in the moment, but it is a silent, creeping poison. Introduce the principle. This is where you apply the deathbed perspective. I want you to project your consciousness to the final moments of your life. Look back on this specific moment, this decision to hesitate, from that ultimate vantage point, which carries more weight. The temporary discomfort of a potential rejection, or the lifelong regret of never knowing what could have been because you were too afraid to ask. From your deathbed, the fears that once seemed monumental will reveal themselves as petty anxieties. The regret of a cowardly silence will echo for a lifetime. The sting of a rejection lasts only a moment. Anchor in authority. For the samurai, this was not a philosophical exercise. It was a daily, brutal reality. A samurai who entered battle clinging to life was a liability. His hesitation would get him killed, but the samurai who had already accepted his death in his mind was utterly terrifying. He was free to focus entirely on strategy, on technique, on victory. His mind was unclouded by the desperate, grasping desire to survive. This acceptance was not defeatism. It was his greatest tactical advantage. It freed his body to act with perfect, unhesitating precision. Reinforce the takeaway. So the mental framework is this. The next time fear of rejection paralyzes you, ask this question. On my deathbed, will I regret the attempt or the avoidance? You will find the answer is always the same. The regret of inaction is a permanent stain. The pain of action is temporary. Choose the pain that fades. Practice 2, the one-way path. Now, we move to the second practice, the discipline of acting with total commitment. We call this the one-way path. Frame the problem. You need to have a difficult conversation. It might be with a partner, a family member, or a colleague. You know it is necessary for your peace of mind or for the health of the relationship. But you avoid it. You concoct excuses. You fear the conflict, the emotional upheaval, the potential for a painful outcome. So you let the issue fester. You choose a fragile, false peace over an honest resolution, allowing resentment to build until the eventual explosion is far worse than the original conversation would have been. Introduce the principle. For this, you adopt the mindset of the one-way path. When a samurai drew his sword, it was not to threaten or to posture. It was to be used. There was no turning back. The decision was made. Your conversation is your sword. Once you have decided it is necessary, you must draw it. You must speak the first honest word. Commitment is the antidote to hesitation. You burn the bridge of retreat behind you the moment you begin the action, leaving only the path to resolution. Anchor in authority. In the Hagakure, the definitive text on the samurai code, it is written that the way of the samurai is found in death. When faced with a choice, one should choose death without hesitation. This is the essence of the one-way path. It means entering every endeavor with the absolute commitment of one who has no fallback plan, no mental escape route. This total focus eliminates the internal debate, the should I or shouldn't I, that drains your energy and weakens your resolve. Reinforce the takeaway. The mental framework is simple. When action is required, there is no alternative. You have already crossed the point of no return in your mind. The path forward is the only path that exists. This is not about being reckless. It is about being resolute. The decision is made. The only thing left is execution. Practice 3. The severance of outcome. The final practice takes you from commitment to calm. It is the discipline of separating your effort from the result, the severance of outcome. Frame the problem. You start a new goal, be it a health regimen, learning a language, or launching a side business. You obsess over the final metric, the number on the scale, the fluency benchmark, the profit margin. This obsession creates crushing anxiety. Every dip in performance sends you into a spiral of doubt. You become so fixated on the future result that you neglect the quality of your present effort, and you often quit just before the compounding effects were about to kick in. Introduce the principle. The samurai practice of muga, no mind or no self. You sever the link between your immediate perfect effort and the desired future outcome. Your only job is the perfect execution of the step in front of you. The master archer does not worry if the arrow will hit the bullseye. He only focuses on the quality of the draw, the release, and the breath right now. When you eliminate the self-consciousness of anticipating the result, you can put 100% of your energy into the moment. Anchor in authority. Master swordsman taught that the moment the mind grasps for victory or recoils from defeat, the action is ruined. This is because worrying about the outcome introduces a moment of hesitation, a flaw in the technique. The true master is fully absorbed in the movement, not the potential reward. The outcome is the universe's concern. The effort is yours. This focus on process over outcome is the ultimate freedom from anxiety. Reinforce the takeaway. The mental framework is to define success not by the result, but by the commitment to the process. If you executed the task with total commitment and focus, you succeeded, regardless of the external outcome. This allows you to fail without internal defeat and to relentlessly iterate without fear. This is the core of the philosophy. To live with this unyielding discipline is to live without hesitation, without crippling worry. It is to reclaim every moment that fear seeks to steal from you. And if you are truly ready to operationalize this mindset, to move from understanding to application, then you will need a system. A detailed protocol for integrating this warrior philosophy into the fabric of your daily life. That system exists. The link to it is waiting for you at the end of this video. What fear will you face with this new mindset, embracing the deathbed perspective, the one-way path, and the severance of outcome? Declare it in the comments, name it. By giving it a name, you begin to strip it of its power. Your declaration is your first act of defiance. If you are serious about mastering your mind, you will subscribe. New content is released every week, designed to forge resilience and purpose. The path forward is on your screen now. Take the next step.